an opportunity came up. I had interviewed somebody for a show. I have a syndicated show called Life's Tough, You Can Be Tougher. It's a podcast, quasi-internet radio show where I get people just to share their stories, how they do it, how they get through the days, how they didn't blow up their marriages, or maybe they did and what they learned. I had a gentleman on my show, Richard Weiss. He's the president of a group called the New York City Explorers Club. The interview went really well. A couple weeks later, he reached out to me and said, "Hey, Dustin, would you like to come to Lisbon? Would you like to tell our stories, interview us on camera, and capture the club?" And with that began my filmmaking career. I went out to Lisbon shortly thereafter, and I was able to interview some of the greatest explorers of our time. Capture them, and brought it back, all the chaos, all the confusion. Then my dear friend Doug Maddox was able to piece it together, and I think we've created something quite spectacular. So this group, the Explorers Club, BBC has done a documentary on them. There's been lots of online questions about who this group is. The members of the club are quite prestigious. I mean, it's the only club that I know of on record that Jeff Bezos has come out and said, yeah, that's the club that I belong to. James Cameron's a member of the club. You also have Buzz Aldrin. This is a club that is one of a kind. The members, it's through nomination only. Other members have to bring you into it. So the film itself kind of came together, and I asked these explorers one at a time. Fabien Cousteau, Richard Weiss, George, countless of these amazing, amazing explorers. People that have been to outer space, people have been to the Mariana Trench, people have been to the top of Everest, people that save tigers, people that, just like you and I, want to make a difference. And I got them to come together over the course of a few days, capture their stories. And to me, the takeaway from it all is, what will your legacy be? Because to these explorers, their legacy is one that they forever have left an impact, and they're leaving the world far better than the way they found it. And that has been the goal behind League of Explorinaires, to challenge all of us, to encourage us to live a life worth living, to fight for the things we believe in, and to ultimately touch this world in a better way. The League of Explorinaires is brought to you by DBM Films, as well as Life's Tough Media. It will be airing on Amazon in the coming weeks ahead. And make sure you watch this amazing documentary. It's something you don't want to forget. It's something you can't forget. It's something you'll bring it to your family members and be proud to say, I am an Explorinaire. Join us on this journey as we get to know the Explorinaires, the League of Explorinaires, on Amazon.